welcome to OTR, A Friendly Debate, a podcast where three lawyers debate topics big and small while trying to remain friends.
We try.
We try.
This
is Moochie. I am an attorney that works currently in the immigration field, and I'm joined as always by my co-hosts.
I'm Patrick. I sort of practice law. I renewed my membership this year.
Oh, that's good.
And Lando?
Yeah, Lando. I'm a prosecutor.
Yeah, so you might have some, Lando might have some real insights into this game we're playing today.
What game are we playing?
Which is, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We got the trilogy up here. We're going to be playing, I think, scenario 1-1 and 2-2. Or, sorry, 2-1. And covering... Yeah, and just, covering our reactions to it, maybe how the Japanese legal system compares to the American legal system, which I think Lando as a prosecutor would be able to provide some, real insight into.
Are you a Japanese prosecutor?
I'm not.
Okay.
And I've never played this game. I don't know anything about this game, so as far as insight into the actual gameplay or storyline, I've got nothing for you.
Well, It is a Capcom game. We are back reviewing Capcom on our podcast.
I just want to point out there's a couple throwbacks to previous episodes, such as...
Some Rolling Stones behind us.
Capcom won, but the Beatles won on that one. So
we all...
Oh, I didn't want to reveal who won. Oh. Well, I was going to say, so I was the judge for the Capcom episode, and they did win. Capcom did win. But even since that time, I've just been getting more and more into Capcom games, and I think they just have such a wide array of games they cover. They have obviously fighting games, but survival horror in the Resident Evil franchise. You got platformers like Mega Man. You got whatever Monster Hunter is. So, and now we have a visual novel adventure game. So, why don't we try to get started, and then we'll kind of go over what that means, and also maybe what the storyline of Ace Attorney is.
So someone that doesn't know anything about this game, if we start at 2-1 or whatever, are we going to know what's going on? We're going to miss all the backstory?
We're going to start 1-1, and I mean, that's the first thing.
Okay.
So, yeah, we should.
Okay.
And I think we need to see ourselves, though, or our
the gameplay.
The game, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, okay with Andy telling us how the game's supposed to go, but can we start playing?
For those who don't know, Andy is our producer, the guy behind the scenes.
Do we have an Andy cam?
Andy, producer?
I don't know. I'm super producer Andy at the booth.
Yeah.
I'm not important. You guys are. Go.
Oh, okay, it actually works.
Yeah, so we got the... Okay, so start new game.
Is this is it a Japanese game where X and circle are switched?
No, it is a Japanese game, but... So let's start with...
Justice for All, Trials and
These are the different games?
Yeah, these are the three different games. So we're going to do Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the original.
Okay.
It still has Xbox things. That's the one thing I hate about Steam, is it's what do you mean you're not using...
Oh, is it mapped to Xbox?
Yeah, and it has the little icons and stuff.
That.
She's like, what do you mean you're using a PlayStation controller? Oh,
we get an achievement for Andy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's the statue of the thinker.
Plays a huge role. Damn it, why me? Why did I kill this woman?
Oh, look at this dude. Does he have a... Oh, is that just a mole? Someone
So he's gonna try to frame
that's about
someone.
how quickly I think in my own mind, so I'll make it look like
But he was sweating though.
Yeah. So as we can
I'll
see,
be sweating. Give me a half an hour here.
These are visual novel adventure games.
I did something bad.
And what that generally entails is that's a combination of genres, essentially, because visual novel is pretty much a Japanese, oriented genre, or at least it originated in Japan, and it's very popular in Japan. And
is it popular here?
Yeah, somewhat, but I think they're very popular in Japan. And those involve, kind of static images like this a lot of the time, and text. And it's a combination of that type of game and a sort of and a sort of adventure game, or like a text-based adventure game.
You got to keep that to the front of you, Moochie.
Yeah.
Who's Phoenix? Is this a character we need to know about?
Yes.
I think.
He's the main character.
Okay, what does he do?
You might
Is he one of the guards?
I'm not sure yours is coming through. I'm looking at the bridge.
Okay, so maybe my mic's not coming.
Oh, that's alright. We'll fix it. These are actually fairly sensitive, so...
Here. Like, maybe let me just put it up here, because it keeps moving around. So Phoenix Wright is the main character. He is a defense attorney. And we're going to see his first case here.
Oh, hey, this is Phoenix.
Yes.
And boy, is he nervous.
First case ever? Is that why he's nervous?
I think we'll see in a second, but he might have done one before, and it turned out bad for him.
Mia. Okay, we'll figure out who Mia is. Oh, that's a well-placed dialogue box.
For our listeners, it's covering her
what,
chest
Richard?
area.
Bosom.
Bosom.
Speaking of things popular in Japan.
Right. so
She's impressed.
Phoenix Wright, is a, as we said, a visual novel, and also an adventure game. And those are kind of, if you ever heard of like a text-based adventure game, which were starting like the 70s by what's this guy's name?
Here we go, guys.
Get my facts straight. The 1976 game Colossal Cave Adventure, which was developed by Will Crowther and was inspired by his spelunking adventures in Mammoth Cave in Kentucky. And so adventure games involve, solving puzzles, and this will have visual novel and adventure game elements to it.
Okay. So this is like real Cousin Benny stuff. No one takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Thanks, actually, because I owe him a favor.
Oh. So this is the backstory.
That's news to me.
So yes, Phoenix is a defense attorney. He's tasked with investigating crime scenes, interviewing witnesses, gathering evidence, and defending his clients in court. And we'll see in a second how the Japanese legal system differs in some crucial ways from the American legal system.
Well, I think there's an ashtray. That's a little bit different. In the lobby of this court.
Oh yeah, I see it in the corner there. There's an ashtray.
It's over. Oh my god, this like controller's shaking. My life, everything, it's all over. Oh, screaming.
Is he in custody? Or where's he screaming from?
Despair. Oh.
Ooh.
Jeez. Sigh. Yeah.
This
Wants to
guy,
sigh.
that's my client. Yeah.
But I think this is our client.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is the guy from the promo.
Yeah, this is who I portrayed in our promo.
Larry. Oh,
Larry Butts.
What?
Just tears streaming down his face.
tell me.
Give me the death sentence.
Are we going to be playing the same level or scenario from the promo?
Yes,
This
we
is gonna be
will.
the same
It'll,
one?
it'll
Okay.
come up. Yeah, what we did will come up. So we did a promo where Orlando was the prosecutor and I was Larry Butts.
Larry Butts.
There's gonna be a good joke come up with his name in a second.
Wait,
Well,
who's
we'll judge
Nick?
while
I
you're
thought his
doing
name
it.
was Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know why he calls him Nick.
Shouldn't it be like
Phoenix.
Nix?
Phoenix.
Phoenix, right?
Huh.
Yeah, it seems pretty obvious that's what he's asking about.
Somebody is responsible.
It was you. Okay, I think it's in red, so that's a clue. So let's make sure we remember that they
go
think he's
clue.
accused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a very simple.
This is the girlfriend?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The unlucky sap being here.
So is that
Thumbs
like
up.
her neighbor? Is it that like the guy killed her and then like sees him in the hallway like, oh, I'm gonna blame this dude?
Well, he was gonna visit his girlfriend.
I thought he was walking away.
He looks like he was leaving his girlfriend's place.
Why is he so
Suspicious.
sweaty?
Well, even the scene of the crime.
He's... Something smells. It's
God.
usually the butts.
Is that his name in the Japanese version? Do we know?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. Larry. Yeah, was it a similar like pun in Japan that they had to, translate into English?
He has terrible luck.
And so it might not surprise you to know that this game was originally on handheld consoles, not on a big screen like this. Although I think it translates pretty well to this format. But
Yeah.
it was on the Game Boy Advance, the 3
All the way
original
back in
games.
GBA?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was I think it's 2001 that it came out. Early 2000s for sure.
Yeah.
It was 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
District Court Courtroom number 2, 10 a.m. Late start date.
But not the
Small
Depends on where you're at.
30, yeah. Oh, hey, we get this guy. Mr. Larry
Look
Butts.
at that beard.
Is his first name actually...
There's the prosecutor.
Mr.
Is
Payne.
this actually a Larry? Or?
Yeah, is his first name like legally Larry?
Legally
Not like
Larry.
Leonard?
Oh yeah, I know. The trial of Leonard Butts versus, or the trial of the people versus Leonard
Prosecution
Butts.
is ready. Payne.
Doesn't even know he's representing.
So I feel like this is going as well as like a law student's
He's
first
pretty,
trial.
yeah, he's pretty nervous.
The 7-Eleven.
Calling him out.
Yeah.
Hard.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Could you
Jeez.
Lando? Could you see a new attorney doing a murder case? New defense attorney taking on a murder
Maybe
case
with
like this?
someone, but I mean that pretty much be malpractice.
He does have his boss there.
Are you able to render adequate representation?
First trial.
Yeah.
His boss is with him. Phoenix's boss.
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah.
Okay. Is it Butts?
His boss is not Butts.
I mean, considering he didn't know he was the defense.
I'm defense is ready, Your Honor.
Given the circumstances. A test to ascertain you're ready. So we get to play through the tutorial. Alright guys, pay attention.
Eyesight fading.
Get put
Urge
on
to kill rising.
flames shooting up the side of my face.
Flames. Andy, we need to see.
And cuts to Tokyo, year 2075.
We lost the game, Andy.
Oh, I lost the game.
Here we go. Okay. Few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Andy, do we have anyone actually watching this?
So far, 4 viewers.
Okay.
Nice.
Do we have a chat?
I do when I'm moderating it.
Okay.
For my account.
So-
For some reason, I have to be
How you got the name of the defendant down?
Yeah. I'm gonna. Do we want to have a poll real quick
On the chat.
I think it's Butts.
What's the chat think? Is it butts? Can we get a thumbs
He's not
up in
sure.
the chat for butts? Andy's moderating the hell out of this.
So,
I think the defendant is butts.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. If it smells, it's probably the butts. Okay.
oh, we've got haunted horse.
Oh.
I wonder who that is.
Who's haunted horse?
She wants
What's
to know
the-
who died, who's the victim.
Well, yeah, here we go. What's the victim's name?
Oh, that's a good question.
Gotta check the court record.
Huh.
Wait, right bumper, court record, attorney's badge.
Cindy.
Oh, Cindy.
You also can hit right bumper again to check the profiles of the key people in the case.
Oh, Mia, chief attorney at
Wow, she's
Fay &
27.
Co.
So she's the boss.
Yeah.
Okay, that's who that is.
27, she's already.
Butts.
Yeah.
Jeez, good for her.
Larry Butts is 22. Is Phoenix 22?
Well, it could just be like, her hanging up a shingle and helping out.
Go to Payne. Go to the prosecutor. What is he? 52.
Lacks presence. Generally
Yeah.
bad.
He
Getting
looks
his
depressed.
process.
Guy looks beaten
Oh, hey,
down.
Cindy Stone, the victim, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself.
That comes into play in our promo.
We know she's a mod.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have a large income.
No way.
Micromanage.
You don't even know the victim's name.
Wait, you did pick the right answer, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's even come up yet.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't. Okay.
think
Unless I just mashed X. Okay, we looked. Hey, tab? Get out of here, lady.
Don't tell me how to do it on a keyboard.
I'm begging you, look at this information.
Yeah, I'm begging you to do your job.
Okay. Well,
Cinderblock. That's her real name?
Obviously, Cindy Stone.
Okay.
Because we know it's
Cinderblock.
Cindy Stone, okay.
So if you mess
she,
it up,
like-
what happened? You start like from scratch or something?
I
Like
think
what if
you
you
get,
tell
like,
what if you tell the judge it's your boss's name?
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's see what Mia has to say about it.
How could I be the victim?
We got 6 viewers now.
Nice.
Don't want to say thank
Oh yeah,
you.
she's
Yeah,
top of
yeah,
Thanks for
mind.
joining.
Thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any input in this process as we try to solve this case, or not solve the case, but defend this guy.
Oh, it'll still let me choose the wrong answer, but okay, let's move
I
on.
think
Let's go to
later
Cindy
if you
Stone.
screw up, it'll like take a chunk of like
Your
your
health?
credibility. It's like, yeah, your health.
This is a Capcom
Is
game.
that how this works? If your health bar goes down, you like lose the case or something?
I think it's not like a health bar, but it is a bar. Like
Oh.
maybe it's your.
You gotta pass the bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Murdered.
Wait.
Oh,
She died because she was murdered.
yeah, hold on. Does it say anything?
You gotta check the report.
What's,
Yeah, it was yeah, blunt.
loss of blood due to blunt trauma. There we go.
Now, wouldn't the judge normally Orlando be asking the prosecutor?
Yeah, we would be
these things?
we would be proffering
Yeah.
what we are alleging happened.
You want
And
to
also, how is he supposed to know that she wasn't poisoned before it? Like, you know,
True.
multiple, you know.
Do you want to tell the? Do you want to tell people what a proffer is?
Oh, a proffer is when you
I don't even know what that
basically just tell the judge how it is.
Tell like it is.
You just tell it like it is.
I mean, that's
You
how
know,
I'm like
facts
all the
of-
time.
Facts of the case as you have seen it in terms of like reading police reports and watching videos and that kind of evidence.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Comes
just
up in
much
like
more
bond
relaxed.
hearings, stuff like that.
Oh, he's
Feel
still
it.
sweating.
Because he said his boss's name first, and he's still reeling from that embarrassment.
I'm gonna keep making it seem like she's just always on his mind.
Do you think
'Cause
it's
clearly
a
she's
dating
just-
sim, you can get him to hook up with his boss. Speaking of, that reminds me of one of my favorite visual novels.
So, Haunted Horse asked, was there an autopsy? And that would probably be in the case report, right?
It's
Yeah,
right here.
That's what we looked at.
Blunt trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Time
thanks,
does,
thanks for the feedback because
Yeah.
you probably need all the help we can get on this.
Yeah, July 31st between 4 and 5 p.m. Yeah.
I feel like that would be kind of hard to pinpoint to 1 hour.
Well, you'll see why actually.
Okay.
You will
All
see
right.
why.
All right.
And because I know how this one turns out, and I don't know how what 2-1 is like, so that would be a surprise for me.
1-2.
Yeah, sorry. No, 2-1. 2-1.
2-1.
Because 1-2, we were gonna do 1-2, but it's like 2 hours on its own. So
Alright.
we're like, nah.
Yeah, we'll torture you guys another time.
And that's where you do the whole investigation and like go into like everything that leads up to the trial.
You could just break into somebody's apartment.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
It's
well,
like House.
Tell him what it was, Pat. What was the object?
yeah,
Well, this is a question for the prosecution.
Oh.
that's true. Statue of the Thinker.
We got Rara VT in the comments giving the eye emojis.
The eye emoji. She telling us we need to look more closely at the evidence?
Okay.
I think it's just excited.
No?
Be sure to pay attention, you jackass. God, this is going poorly.
We got
for
this
him.
guy.
It's rather heavy.
It's heavy. So that means whoever was swinging it is either wildly uncoordinated or strong.
Mhm.
We saw who it was. What are we getting at here?
We had a premonition of who it was.
Yeah. We saw it.
Wasn't Phoenix right there?
He wasn't there. Phoenix wasn't there at the scene of the crime.
Who are they calling? Oh, off the bat.
First witness.
Wow.
Is that a common tactic?
Wow. For the prosecution to call the defendant
As the first witness?
we can do that in motion practice, in certain cases, but not. I don't know what this is. So I don't know if we're at trial here. Oh, this is the trial. Okay, yeah, that's not going to happen. So they have the absolute right to remain silent.
So while we're here in the beginning of this trial, let's point out some differences between the U.S. and Japanese trial systems or judicial systems. So first of all, the U.S. is primarily a common law country. So that's defined by having precedent, previous decisions, ruling the day. You have to follow precedent. You have to follow previous decisions, and the decisions of higher courts govern lower courts and everything like that. Japan has a lot more of a civil law system where it's governed more by statute and written law.
Cancel Moochie just entered the chat.
Oh,
Cancel Moochie.
Yeah.
I think this is statute.
I'm not sure
that
that
statute.
this is going to be bad.
So
That could
his
be a-
comment is Mr. Butts? Question mark.
Yeah, do we have? Oh yeah, here's Mr. Butt's profile. Likable guy who's been my friend. So obviously, Phoenix
Someone wants
Wright
to
needs
cancel
be called
Moochie.
as a character witness, right? He's his
I
friend,
mean,
good
he
guy.
is the defense attorney. That would be a. I mean, that's not going to happen. He's dealing with the case.
A bad trial thingy.
Yeah.
Okay, we're calling Mr. Butts.
So they're calling, right? Prosecution's calling. Mr. Butts?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to see as well the judge playing probably more of a role than we would see in U.S. trials.
Is this just because
This is a
Phoenix
bench trial,
Wright,
right?
This is his first trial, or is this something that's common?
I don't believe so. I think we will see even in the next one that the judge plays a similar kind of role.
Okay.
Yeah. But, U.S. is a common law country, Japan's a civil law country, but there are still like some, borrowings over the years. Like the U.S. obviously has statutes that govern certain disputes and things like that too.
Statutes.
Statutes. Like
Not like
Finger.
this guy. You had a T in there.
Exactly.
It's anything unfortunate.
It's gonna be bad. So the stuff in blue is he saying that or is he thinking that?
It's an
He's thinking
aside.
it, yeah.
Okay.
He's thinking it.
He is way too confident for
Listen,
someone
he's
facing a
wearing, like
murder
Miami
case.
to you.
He's already wearing orange.
Now, is it true in the Japanese prison system, their prisoners dress in orange suit jackets instead of, stripes?
I couldn't tell you that. I didn't do that much research into that.
That's another thing. Did he come from lockup or did he come in with Phoenix? Because he was facing a murder case. So I would
Yeah,
think
he's
that
probably not on
Maybe
bail.
he's on a flight risk. Japanese kind of a small country, Japan's kind of a small country, but I can actually get my
I think I was reading that actually that you don't get out on bail as easily in Japan. I believe. So I don't know. Maybe he was in custody with that outfit. That's what he was wearing when he was.
I mean, it looks like a suit jacket or like a blazer. Or
Yeah,
something.
it's like a blazer.
Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Talk about not being able to get his point across.
Yeah, right.
Hey Moochie, you just recreate this.
We're great together.
Okay. Well, I think that's generally what we refer to as being dumped.
Well, there you go, Mr. President.
There you go. Oh! She was seeing other men, such as the guy that murdered her.
Do you really comment?
Actually, I was going to say, maybe you should talk about what area of law you guys work in.
Oh, I work in immigration, U.S. immigration. Yeah,
Asylum seekers, that kind of thing?
correct. Yep.
Yeah. I work in some variety of patent law / legal consulting, licensing stuff.
Mhm.
Very boring.
What about you?
You like it?
The prosecutor.
Yeah. Pretty much
A
one word
prosecutor.
sums up what you do.
Yeah.
The prosecute things.
I'm Mr. Payne in this situation.
Wait, are you Orlando Estate's prosecutor or?
So in Illinois, it's I'm an assistant state's attorney. In different states, like in New York, they're district attorneys. So yeah.
And are a lot of your cases handled like mostly in courts, right? Or
Yeah, so I'm in court all day, every day,
Jury
essentially.
trials.
Trials in front of judges, trials in front of the jury. Just had a jury trial. Have them very often. So that kind of stuff. All criminal cases, felony cases. So.
And Pat, what about you? Do you ever handle any court cases, like in court, like patent law sort of situations?
Oh, thank God. No. I usually generally describe my work as if I'm in court, it's because I fucked something up pretty badly. So I have not been in court for that, thankfully. I'd say I spend most of my days sitting at home petting my cat. I think that's usually like day in the life kind of thing. And it's funny, if they had told me when I was going to law school that this could be a possible job, I'd be like, oh, that's sick. I wouldn't have spent 7 years at a law firm. Okay, so the victim got home the day before the murder from some from some French vacation with another dude.
Is that the U.S. passport?
Yeah, right?
Are we in the U.S. here?
So I that's what I was trying to figure out. Are we pretending that this is U.S. like a U.S. court?
Yeah, that does say United States of America.
So I think
Japanese
here-
passports all that.
Yeah.
in the Japanese version, it was mostly
They
the
just
game
throw
was
it
like
away.
commentary on Japanese like courts, but in order to have the translation over for the U.S., they kind of had it set in like Los Angeles, like that was kind of the premise. But
Okay.
it's really funny because a lot of the scenes when you go to investigations, they're like it literally looks like you're in Tokyo, so it's pretty funny. We also got some more comments. So Kansamuchi says prisoners in Japan wear unsold fat farm, like fat as
Yeah,
spelled
PHAT.
PHAT. And then we got
Swag.
I think it's We's on the chat.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Hey, Wee.
Said, and your dog. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's an inside joke
Oh, okay. Got
with
it.
with Cammy, Moochie's cat.
She'll show up later in the
Oh,
stream.
Haunted
She
Horse
gonna bite?
said, as far as the court system go that it represents, it says the internet said it was a mix of country systems.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. We need to
So-
get these
So it's the
badges.
UN court systems.
The ICC.
All right, let's go. Dude, no way.
Victim was a model, didn't have a large income. Okay, so she's on OnlyFans.
Daddies, sugar.
Yeah, like me, Mr. Payne. An old man.
That's why he looks so depressed. He was one
Yeah,
of the sugar.
I mean, that's kind of like what any worker does.
Thin Crust Danny says, cancel Mushi.
Oh.
Exclamation mark.
I
Yeah.
know who that is too.
Yeah.
A previous guest actually.
Yeah.
The Thin Crust supporting Dan. Yeah.
And Cancel Mushi says, I agree with
Oh, that's
Thin
your
Crust
brother.
Danny.
Yeah.
What kind of woman?
We are gonna.
Objection.
Yeah,
Hey,
like,
what's
come
the
on.
object button? Like,
Well, we'll see that in a
it's
second.
fucking victim you're disparaging.
Yeah. That's.
I have added
Try to get
the
out of
chat,
his
hashtag Cancel Mushi.
Yeah, objection, relevance. Like,
Well,
come
as
on,
long
there
as-
has to be an objection button. That's the whole.
I would
point of this
never. I
thing.
mean, that is victim shaming, and Mr. Payne should know better than that.
I don't think you want him to answer that.
Yeah.
I'm fine if Moochie gets canceled, as long as we're fine. Pat and I could be. Keep us out of that.
What did I do to deserve cancellation?
Oh, I'm not sure that's.
You won that debate fair and square. That's what I say.
There you go.
Thin
We need
Crust
like a
Danny-
vinyl cutout of him, just like back here.
Thin Crust
pointing.
Danny also agrees, hashtag Cancel Mushi.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So as long as I'm being canceled, let me tell you about this game, Doki Doki Literature Club. Which, well, one of my favorite visual novel type of games. It's a little horny, but it is
called
like,
hentai.
There's no hentai. It's clean in that regard. But it starts off as a dating sim that turns into like a psychological horror game, and it breaks the fourth wall, and it's like really pretty like intense and creepy. So as a horror fan, I really like that game a lot.
Cancelucci says that Larry Butts is sweating, so he said that guy's sweating way too much. He did it.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen that
He might have.
in fact do it.
He might have.
Larry.
They could have acted in concert.
Press Danny says Moochie did it.
Oh, that's what I'm meaning.
That would have been the twist that we needed.
Well, that was my character actually.
Okay, so this guy just said he wants to die so he can talk to his ex-girlfriend and figure out what happened. This was in response to like Ace telling him to shut up.
Is that a self-defense for plea for insanity?
No, he's fine.
You think he's
He's fine. He's fine.
So what would someone have to?
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. So would you say he's the? Have you seen less?
Mostly because I don't know that.
Okay, got it.
What's that?
Have you seen less
Law and Order.
composed defendants than Larry?
Oh, yeah.
How does he rank out of like normal to like?
I mean, he's
craziest thing
visibly
you've seen?
sweating.
Oh.
I've seen some sleepy defendants. That's interesting. Okay,
He's not
very.
clear to everyone. Oh,
Jeez, that's not good.
that's rough.
Oh boy.
Mia, step in.
For real.
Okay, so is it the same thing in Japan where like it's direct and then a cross examination? Or are they just like I'm just saying what's the
So
chit-chat
here's the
here?
interesting thing is that you kind of have to cross-examine your own witnesses, and
Are they like
I-
only called once or something?
I don't know. I don't know for sure. Like, but in 3-1, I learned that because you play as Mia actually in her first trial, and she's defending Phoenix. Also in a murder case. They're always murder cases, I guess.
Yeah, for the promo, I looked through like 20 of them. Like, can you say that's not attempted murder?
But Phoenix says a bunch of stuff that is untrue, and when it's her turn, she has to point out the things that he said that was untrue. She has to basically impeach her own client because, like, and her boss tells her, like, yeah, that is the way. That's your duty as an attorney to get to the truth. I don't think you would see that in America. I don't think you would see defendants put, poke holes in their own
Disparage their own
witnesses'
claim.
names.
Yeah. So I just want to say that, yeah, he went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, which is, so yeah, he was like walking away when the real murderer, I guess, decided to pin it on him. So like, other than like circumstantial evidence and like motive, do they have anything actually tying this guy to it? Like, are his fingerprints on the statue?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Dude.
What's up?
He went, what do I do?
Did you hit it now?
Stop
Did you
it!
hit it now or no?
Well, I gotta log
Oh,
in. What's your password? Sorry. What's your password?
It's
Maybe we shouldn't put that on the live stream.
Yeah.
You want to go
Let me,
help him out?
let me text it. Let me text it to you.
Yeah, just text it. I'm so sorry. We're gonna take a record on your MacBook. So.
Well, let's hope it's recording somewhere.
Yeah, no, I think we're good. So we're gonna go ahead and stop him from answering, I think.
Like a dog.
Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
40s
See?
gangster.
Well, that's pretty typical, refreshing a witness on prior testimony, right? A witness? Doesn't that make
The
things
judge
more
is just like looks
complicated?
so wide-eyed, like he's like, "What? A witness?"
Dude, this guy escaped from lockup and he's pretending to be the judge.
Yeah, that's the thing in Japan. They all wear judges' robes in jail. What the fuck was he doing there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I love how rowdy this courtroom is. And they're like on the wings too. It looks like the Senate gallery or something.
But it looks like Connor's past 3 days.
All right. And you're gonna put that one down, Moochie.
But what?
We can put it to the side.
That one's not working.
It's not working?
No, because we need better cables.
Oh.
Or we need to figure out what the kinks are. But this is bad on the day of the murder.
Someone want another drink?
Can you get
How
me a
about
mini
that?
coffee?
I'll grab one.
Super producer Andy.
Thank you.
Mr. Frank.
Can we get an Asahi in?
So it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whichever you got.
Just tell the audience out there our order. What are we drinking, by the way?
Who the fuck's this guy? I was drinking.
Isn't this the guy? Isn't this the
Sorry.
guy that actually killed the victim?
Wait, do we have this guy's profile? Oh yeah, now we got
Look at
it.
this
Frank saw
sleazeball.
it.
Look at him.
Discovered newspaper salesman who saw Larry flee the scene. He kind of looks kind of old for 36.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy looks 52.
He is way too excited to be testifying.
Okay, is this like a mini game? Witnesses account.
Well,
we got
this is where
testimony.
the adventure game aspects come in, where you try to sort of solve puzzles.
Door-to-door selling subscriptions. When I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
You have to get through his testimony first, and then you can cross-examine him.
Because he left the door half open. Thank you.
Would you like
I'll
this?
take it.
And Moochie, did you want that as well?
Yeah. Thank you.
These are the last two, and Derek will
Are they crystals?
No.
Okay.
You're gonna get a scar on your hand. Okay.
Do you want one too?
I'm okay.
Left the door. So why is he like zipping up his pants?
Oh.
I saw that in the beginning, and I don't really know what's going on here.
I mean, that was his girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Ex,
Let
but-
me get a bottle.
Oh, his ex?
yeah, well, she just got
Oh,
back
yeah,
from
that's
the
right.
serious trip to France. Because
It's what
you know,
we
have our
generally
American
refer to as
passport.
being dumped, yeah.
So thing that looks strange, I looked inside the apartment, like one does. Shots fired.
Okay.
Not moving. Dead. And I realized.
So that's what he's doing when he's delivering newspapers? He, like, opens people's doors and shit?
Yeah, he probably just whips them open, like. Okay.
Quailed in fright.
Quail?
Solid.
Is that a... Quivered? Is quailed a verb?
Quiver? Quail?
Quail?
Maybe.
I think it's right. Phoenix.
Found
Right.
myself unable to go inside.
Yeah.
Context clues, but
Do we have that phone call? That's what I'd like to know.
yeah. So he said he made the call at 1, but the report has her dying between 4 and 5.
Oh.
That's
Right.
an
Nice.
inconsistency.
So Shannon Mary Elizabeth joined the chat, and she said, "Did the victim steal the Faker statue from the Rondon Museum in Paris, and to be murdered with it later?"
The Rodin.
Rodin.
Yeah.
It's,
The man who ran was without a doubt. the
we can't
defendant's
prosecute her for that. She's dead.
She's dead.
We can prosecute her estate, you know. Get that back.
You told him to lie.
He said, "Lie like a dog." I thought he was telling him to
Lie like
sit
a dog.
down.
Jeez.
The only person I know who says "lie like a dog" is fucking Donald Trump.
Ugh.
But you're not a
This is
fan,
very-
Moochie?
On
Okay.
place.
Am I gonna be canceled for that now?
Instantly, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? How fucking convenient.
Yeah.
That's what's supposed to work too.
Do we get an expert on that?
Yeah, he just like is offering up
Yeah.
his own explanation of.
He's essentially testifying, which is
We don't
improper.
have this. Oh,
Sorry, 1 second.
oh my gosh. Okay.
Fixing that.
Blackout record added to the. Okay, come on.
Noon to 6.
We've got a couple followers in Facebook, but I don't have access to the multi-stream chat yet. So.
Okay.
Electricity from 6 p.m. Well, I think she might have died before it.
Okay.
And if you're offering this, that it was out
Noon
from
to
noon
6.
to 6.
Yeah.
Okay, how convenient.
Still doesn't really doesn't explain his 1 p.m. phone call.
Yeah.
Cross-examination?
Well, his phone call was at a public park, so he didn't use any.
Right. So but he went afterwards, and the real deal. I will say, cross-examining someone's pretty fun. That is the real deal.
Expose the lies.
Lies? What?
He fucking believed it.
Because he was like, Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
He's like, Larry lied.
God,
This guy though.
how is he an ace attorney? He sucks.
That's his first case. Become one.
Does he get better?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think we're
Becoming an
supposed to
ace
get better.
Yeah.
This is just so I did make that whole commercial talking about like if you're tired of overpriced attorneys. Apparently, this is what you get. You try to learn through Ace. I gotta use the evidence.
It looks like Cancel Gucci says Gucci just said something inappropriate about Mia, and then we said Lando. That actually is a reference to Phoenix being asexual.
This is
Okay.
He's an ace attorney.
Contradictions. That's the word of the day. Contradiction. Got it.
Court record. Okay.
He found it.
Rub it in the witness's face.
Alright, well I'm gonna throw this thing at him.
Well, you gotta wait till.
Yeah,
You gotta
do it now.
Look at what he says. Use tab. Make sure you use tab.
I think tab is.
Press tab.
You gotta
Well,
open
you
up
just
the
have
tab.
to have the USB keyboard plugged in.
So
Witnesses, account.
lie. All lies.
How many subscriptions? Oh wait, so we do have health bars.
Yeah.
Up in the
there's-
top
There's
right.
a helper now. So
One thing that I
Call it
recommend
health bar,
too
but-
is if you get his hand, like on certain important things like this, you read the text out loud.
okay.
Oh, okay. Super producer.
Thought he
Andy,
must be in
thank
a.
you.
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. I don't know if that one's.
Oh, we can actually. Okay, hold on. Here's the beginning of it.
Okay, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment.
Yeah, because that's not strange.
Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
Is this just a rehashing of the exact same thing?
Yeah, it is. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. Okay, so
Hit him
we
with the
can actually-
tab. Hit him
we
with
gotta look at the evidence
autopsy.
now. I think. When did she die?
Okay, Y is trying.
That's not gonna.
No, not that one.
Yeah, not that
You
one.
hit the wrong one. It's okay. It's his first case.
No. We're gonna go back to this.
Well, you're
There you
just
go.
too late now. You're losing 2 hours of It's like you just did an EX move in Street Fighter. You're losing the 2 bars of meter for that.
Okay. These all kind of look the same.
And you whiffed on it. I don't think that one's when you any points with the judge, but
Okay, we're gonna go.
Horse says she's creeped out by the person that's on testimony.
Yeah, he's a creeper for sure.
We need
So,
to bring this up
100%.
in prison.
who was on the badge? So when did she die?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
hit him
you-
with that one. Tab. Objection.
Oh, it's
Objection.
triangle.
You're sure?
Wow. Look at that.
I'm gonna assume it would be bad for our sound if I just
Did
stay
that.
at the table every time.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
I love the casual way he's tapping this.
So we presented the witness with the autopsy report that says that she died sometime after 4 o'clock p.m. When the witness said that she died at 1 p.m.
Yep.
Or that he called the phone at 1 p.m. No body to find at 1 p.m.
Now
You
he's
looked at that
sweating.
question?
Yeah.
Why is he moving around like that?
He's fidgeting.
Weirdo.
He's sweating already.
Are you making up excuses?
He was pretty certain of the time.
Yeah, he said it twice. He was
No,
certain.
no.
That's what you do. You lock them into what they said.
Yeah.
That's why is he certain he found it at 1?
Gee.
It's like me in an interview. That's a really good question. What did I do at my last job?
You're just
Alright.
fidgeting around that whole time during an interview.
See, this is measured praise. See, she still looks a little pissed off, but great job. This is the true associate attorney experience. Personal experience.
Nice, we get more lies.
See through one and the whole story falls apart.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
How convenient.
Again. Let me see if I can try and do the creepy voice.
So we got some more testimony.
Okay, finally discovered. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
Wait, are you mic'd up, Andy?
Who's
I
not?
think I am, but
Yeah, I don't see it coming up on the levels, but
It's probably not.
all right.
that's okay. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Do you want to read it, Nushi?
Oh, okay, sure.
Do you want to copy Andy's voice as best you can?
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
Should I try to read it for you guys? Like, come over there and just do it?
You want to be on the pod?
Sure, why not?
Here, come
on
We
over.
got some space next to
Here,
Lando here,
I'll
right?
just zoom in here real quick. Okay.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off,
Why does
wasn't
he
it?
sound like Elmer Fudd?
I guess the victim must have been watching the video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Your Honor, the court record is clearly absent of any VHS tapes.
And there was a blackout.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we can throw
There you
this
go.
thing at him.
Throw his own
When you
evidence
cross it,
at
when
him.
you cross it.
Lee says you should do a Japanese accent. that's for sure one way to hashtag cancel Nushi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that...
Let's get him. Now she's confident.
Got this one.
Now she's confident.
Yeah. Okay, so we are gonna like read through the same stuff, and each time I get to.
We know what we want.
There you go.
I'm gonna throw it in here now.
Yeah, I think he threw it in now. Hold it right there.
Ooh.
I mean, realistically, if there was this many holes in a story, wouldn't you like have it all done in briefing? Like MSJ, you can't prove anything. There's so many contradictions. Obviously, the TV is battery powered.
Just give an anime
Alright, well. The defense has a point.
Yeah, sure do.
Mark it. How do you say his last name?
Sawit.
Sawit?
Because he's the witness.
Because he's solid.
Ah.
Thank you, Derek.
That's where the puzzle solving comes in.
Well, he found it quite puzzling.
Yeah. Quite. Wait, I remember now. That's fair.
You've heard a judge say that? These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
I would think so. I would think they really would.
We need to look that up. Derek, can you fact check us? I didn't bring my laptop, but yes.
Alright.
I have the hat's coming off.
Are we sweating now? I think.
No.
Poof up that hair.
Yeah, you got a hat, bad
Poof
hat.
it.
He's apologizing, Your Honor.
Must have been a shock of him.
Okay. He was in shock. Well, can't you just discredit all this testimony as, like, he admits to it being unreliable? Where's that button?
So we did, you know, from our Andy's research earlier, hear that this game was intended as a critique of the Japanese legal system because it was said to have a 99% conviction rate, which I don't think is common in America, or in probably most countries in America.
No.
And so
90 what?
99.
That's a percentage?
Yeah. So and you know, Andy also noted that prosecutors are known to have more control over investigations and often give police orders on how they are to proceed at a crime scene. Lando, does that sound accurate to your experience at all? Or?
What, I mean, they order police around?
Yes, give police orders on how they are to approach a crime scene or proceed at a crime scene.
I don't know if we order them to do it.
You order
It's a separate
not to
entity.
mess things up and
I
break chain
mean,
of
there's
custody.
certain things that we... no, we're not going to order them now.
Is perjury a thing in Japan is the question.
A thing.
Witnesses are expected to lie to such an extent that Japan's perjury laws are weak and unenforceable. Fair enough.
You heard it here first, folks. All right, hearing the time, we're gonna.
Go to Japan.
This is from our commissioner, Derek.
I don't pass planning trips to Japan. You can go
Nice.
to perjury.
I mean, it'll be
Can I
a
join
couple
you?
of years. Yeah, go for it, man. I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
Oh,
Well,
now we got the.
Yeah.
This is the
Now the
third...
person
got in there,
just made
Derek.
text. Yeah.
Where's the
Yeah, he's on
report
his
that
screen.
says he's blind? From reading too many
Actually, I didn't
newspapers?
hear the crime. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
Okay.
All right. Oh wait, I can't do this yet.
You gotta let him get through his testimony first. That must have been what I saw. Sweating through his pink suit. So I guess I would explain it.
Gladly. That was
All
gonna
right.
be my exact
Confident
response.
now. Yeah.
He's getting confident.
All right, cross. So we just get to go through the same statements again.
There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there?
We don't have any evidence about that.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
yeah.
I can press him.
You can press
What's
that. You'll ask him to expound upon the statement that he made. I don't know if you need to here, but
Well, maybe on the next one before I call him.
let his bars go down.
Cancel Moochie says AC isn't working in his courthouse.
Let's have some sympathy for the poor
Okay.
criminal who's
I'm gonna press
sweating.
him on this
Okay.
because we know he's full of shit. So
Hold it.
Hold it right there.
Yeah, or just shuffle.
Oh, you pressed him.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, we can't do it yet.
You gotta wait till. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something?
Yes, because it's so fucking hot in here.
Hey, it's on the
Alright, get him.
Now we can
Get him.
Get his ass.
No, not that one.
The password.
Don't fuck it up again.
The password's the murder weapon.
Sorry, I just got a loose hair trigger here.
Wait just a moment.
Hold it.
He objected to.
Okay.
Apparently.
Well, I wanted to wait a moment.
That's also not a proper way to object.
yeah. You don't object to
Hold it, Your Honor.
witnesses' testimony.
He's
Yeah.
trying to impeach him and he's yelling out objection.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we know that the statute isn't the clock?
Yeah, I mean, it's got a little black bar. It could have had like a...
Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Wow. You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are?
Fucking. Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, Phoenix Wright.
Case attorney.
Put some shades on.
Roll opening credits.
Your Honor. Yeah, why is he sweating when he's like giving like facts? So the thinker is a clock.
We said he probably sweat less if he wasn't shimmying so much, and I replied, yes, but we can now confirm shimmying burns calories. Going to be a part of my 2023 workout routine.
Yeah, sweat nervously every day.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy till the break of dawn.
Doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. I mean, is there like a evidence code? Oh,
Can
sorry.
we see this statue?
Yeah, I can like. Can I investigate?
Can you zoom in on this thing?
You know.
The guy talks. It's rather
Now you're like trying to present it to the judge.
Yeah. Can I
Well,
press
Mr.
the
Wright?
judge? No, Your Honor. Yes. I'm
You
gonna say
better.
yes.
Yeah, we sure do.
A gaping hole.
I don't know. I don't think it's a contradiction.
Yeah, I mean, like,
He
if
coulda
it
hear-
tilts, does it just keep... It's just saying, like, basically, he didn't
Broken.
hold it, he might not have been able to hear it from the door.
I don't think that's a contradiction. I don't think that's proper impeachment.
I think it's fishy.
You could have heard where the sound was coming from.
Went into the apartment.
He went in. I think that's what
Yeah,
we
he
want
went
to
in.
prove.
You're lying.
Should probably also warn our... I almost said
Bold.
our victims, our viewers, that it does flash white screens occasionally, so...
Yeah.
You know,
Photo sensitive.
Seizure warning?
yeah, basically. We'll know that for next time if we do this again.
Well,
Yeah.
tell them now.
Well, I think they heard it from themselves. Prove I went in there.
Whoa.
Dang.
That's quite a leap.
That
Well, you're the one who
That's a
killed her.
serious
Bold.
case, right?
The shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice.
So as an attorney, do you typically want to jump to that conclusion pretty quickly?
I don't think we should assume
You don't need to prove
anything.
that. Yeah. You probably don't need to prove that he did it. You just need to prove your client didn't do it.
Yeah, that's reasonable doubt right there. You don't have to prove
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you did it.
So maybe bite off more than you can chew.
Oh shit. This is like very intense. That was the sound you heard when you bludgeoned her to death. Okay, so also something I wanted to point out is like it looks like the witness is at this little like semicircle like gate thing. The defense and prosecution are on their side, and the witness is facing the judge rather than to the side, like on the dais. Is that just like just for the game, or do you know if that's like typical setup for a courtroom?
I don't
I'm just
know.
asking you because you seem to know.
Seem to know
I've
everything.
done the research here.
I mean, I'm sure different courtrooms look differently.
Yeah.
Even in Japan, they probably have
Well,
a large array
I
of.
feel like in the U.S., the witnesses are always next to the judge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facing out.
Yeah.
Mr. Saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you.
Yeah.
Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. This was burned into your mind. That's why you're so certain about the time. But the time's wrong. That's like a contradiction to what we said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you said that in trial?
Just look at his face.
So yeah, you
Look at
kind of
this
have.
guy's fucking face.
I think you kind of have the witness sitting in the middle of the courtroom, almost where like the podium would be in a courtroom, but sitting there or standing there, I suppose, facing the judge. Yeah, it looks like a simplified layout of a typical Japanese courtroom. You have witness stand in the middle, gallery behind them, in front of them is going to be it says a clerk, an interpreter, and the judicial panel. Prosecutor on the left and the defense counsel on the right. Looks like.
Okay.
If you were to look at it, facing the judge.
The witness care to elaborate. You strike the victim with the clock. Here we get to it.
That
That day.
I never.
Why are you struggling with
Why?
this, dude?
I
Just stick to your initial story.
Fuck. I heard. No. Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
gross.
That's how you can tell he was a liar.
Shut up! I hate you.
Oh, his tie came on, dude.
It was him. I tell you, it was him. I saw him.
He killed her and he should burn. Burn!
Give him death.
Is capital punishment by burning at the stake still a thing in Japan?
I don't think so.
Jeez, this guy just kind of went off the rails.
Or what I say.
So I wish like I could manually
He's
pause some of this
scrambling.
stuff to like. There's like a brief scene where it shows the arrangement of the court with like.
Yeah,
everybody. I
it
wish I
didn't
could pause
really.
it to show
Yeah, it
folks,
doesn't want
but-
you.
Amendment, please.
Here's a shred of evidence.
So capital punishment is a legal penalty and it is applied in practice only for aggravated murder. Although it is also a legal penalty for certain crimes against the state, such as treason and military insubordination, as well as kidnapping resulting in death.
So you could have capital punishment for a murder case.
Yeah.
For aggravated murder.
Oh, so interesting. Executions are carried out by long drop hanging and take place at one of the 7 execution chambers located in major cities across the country.
Whoa,
There's a kitty cat running across here.
that's kind of hardcore.
Since 2000, 118 inmates have been executed in Japan, with the most recent being the execution of Tomohiro Kato, the perpetrator of the Akibara massacre in 2008, who was executed on the 26th of July, 2022. There are currently 106 death row inmates awaiting execution. Support for capital punishment has consistently been high among the Japanese public in 2020. A poll conducted by the Cabinet Office revealed that more than 80% support the continued usage of the death penalty.
Huh. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you better get you mic'd up. I can bring my Yeti by.
Yeah.
And that way you can just toggle it, you know, when you want to
I
talk.
probably should have done
Let's see if this mic will work over there.
Well, yeah. Andy just filled us in on some of the ways that they capitally punish people in Japan. So
And
yeah,
that
let's get-
support for it remains high, which I'm
Yeah.
not sure you could say in most
They say that
jurisdictions in the
about
U.S.
us.
Oh,
Large jurisdictions.
looks like Big Crust Danny's coming in. Got concrete evidence to cancel Moochie. Moochie, I know what you did last summer.
Yeah. What is this evidence?
I was
though?
hanging out with
We
my
could have
friends, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and who else was in the
I don't know. Who are you hanging out with?
Wow.
Your Honor,
What are you waiting for?
the sound was just heard was definitely this clock.
Wait, why did we lose
Why
some?
am I losing? Well, obviously, I'm gonna try the clock. I mean, this is like.
Yeah.
That would be dangerous to do
Yeah,
a trial.
It is.
ask him to try on the.
Well, I'm gonna
Try
lose 2 anyway.
Can I try
do
sounding it?
anything with this?
Try sounding it.
What do you think? Try
Yeah,
sounding
try
it?
sounding it.
Go big or go home, right?
Yeah. It's high rewards, high risk kind of situation.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can simply just lie, I guess, and say that's not what I heard.
May I have it?
Okay. Are we gonna hear something?
Ask the court to listen very carefully.
Peep. I think it's 8:25.
The fucking witness.
I thought it was just Phoenix Wright, like, I think it's
He is the thinker, after all.
Oh, okay, that's actually kind of funny.
Why would you have a joke when you proved yourself wrong?
It's 11:25. Ack.
So it's off by
3
4
hours.
hours. Or
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
And he said he heard it was 1.
Yeah.
Time of death's between 4 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes it accurate.
Hack.
Hack.
3 hours slow, precisely discrepancy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, oh man, this guy's like gonna like kill somebody right now. I like daring the witness. Try to talk your way out of this one. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. I forgot one thing. Oh god, what did we forget? The button.
Show him the
Use that
badge.
one. Yeah. Triangle.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's true.
He's got a point.
I mean,
You can't prove that. You know the case.
okay.
He's just like immediately discouraged by anything that the defendant, not even the defendant, actually.
Of
It
course,
just,
we don't know how long it was between the murder and now,
yeah.
right? Did you do any research on like how quickly
They probably showed the
come to
date.
trial?
No, but they probably
Oh,
showed
wait,
the date.
no,
beginning
it
of
was, yeah, so
We
it
did show the
was-
date.
7:31, and what's today? I don't know.
I don't know. You
Yeah.
just know it's 8:25.
Yeah.
How
You know the
am I
time.
gonna prove that?
Another difference. I mean, here the defense doesn't have to prove anything.
Yeah.
Cancelucci says Kane is a really young Bernanke. He's guilty.
Bernicke?
Bernanke,
Yeah. You said butts or pain?
Hey.
Ben Bernanke, the Fed chairman?
I don't know
I think that's who he's talking about.
Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Why is he just for his claim?
Oh, no, are you gonna say Canada?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. This is very clear. Do clocks routinely, you know... How long has it been?
What?
Why are we hung up on
Play
the
it.
clock? I think we've
Take the
impeached him
witness.
enough. Move
can't
on to
let
the
you
next
indict
witness.
Unfortunately...
Oh, he wants to indict him. Oh no.
So did I lose those 2 bars?
You probably lost.
Yeah, no.
I come all the way down here to testify him. Look what happens.
Yeah,
Accused
you're
of
gonna get
murder.
charged with murder.
You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime.
Yep. Slime? Slime? Yeah.
I almost had him.
Sorry, Larry. I failed you.
Oh shit, did we lose this
Fuck.
case?
No.
Did I lose my first case?
There's nothing I can do about it now. No, there is. There is.
Okay, let's hold strong.
Again, the appeals process. Just reset it.
Your
We'll be
boss,
good.
your boss is stepping in.
Oh, Mia, thank you.
It's like, what? Mia?
He calls her chief. Could you imagine a partner demanding that you call her chief?
Yeah.
Like maybe like the head prosecutor or whatever, like state's attorney. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Not like this.
The chief, it's over.
It's over. I'll tell
Just
you.
kill me. Give me the death penalty.
Does it case really hinge on this?
No, this is not the issue that it relies on.
Nobody can prove that. Well, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything outside the box here. Right,
So I
right?
looked at the
So she
batteries.
knows the answer,
Yeah.
but she's not gonna help him.
Yes.
I'm sure I can think of a reason why it was slow.
Where did she come from? Where did the victim
Where'd
come
she
from?
go? Where did she come from? I thought you were making a joke.
I thought that too. I thought you were gonna break into song.
I must have evidence somewhere.
She did get married a long time ago, so I don't know why she's dating this guy.
Hold on, what else do you have?
Okay, yeah.
Did you-
So I gotta.
The autopsy?
You're not presenting it to anybody.
The passport, the passport.
Passport, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not 3 hours slow.
Did she bring the
Oh, it's a
statue
head.
with her? And also, they're not using 24-hour clock, I guess, because it said it was between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Which really would have just cleared this whole thing up. If you've been using a 24-hour.
I think you're getting there,
Yeah.
Mr. Wright. Right?
That's what they call me, Mr. Wright.
Of course. So I knew the defense wasn't doing to perform beyond a doubt. Tough words.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. So
Present that shit.
she brought the clock with her. Yeah.
That's weird.
Take that, Judge.
Well, did she buy it in Paris?
It is
Oh,
that was
okay.
from the
Smeeb's.
museum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ah.
that was Smeeb's advice in the chat.
Okay.
As we all know. I'm not sure I actually know the difference between Japan and
Wherever they are, yeah. Well, it's right. Yeah.
Phoenix.
It's
right.
1 a.m. the next day there. So it's. Hey, what's up?
So it's
There's a kitty cat entering the chat.
9 hours fast.
Okay.
It's only been a day. Like shit, she probably ain't been unpacked.
You struck her dead in her apartment. Was wrong.
Do we have any motive
How,
for this guy?
how are we getting to the point that he struck her in the head? Just because the clock was ahead?
Because he.
What's the
if
jump?
If you
Clock
move the
sounded
head,
by-
it makes the sound.
Yeah.
And he said he heard the time. There's the blackout.
No, she can't eat certain kinds of foods.
Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw, or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Sick burn, Mr. Wright.
Oh my god!
Foaming at the mouth. What the hell?
Did he take a cyanide capsule? I mean, this is the
What the hell?
International Criminal Court. Like, wasn't the one guy from like the whatever fucking genocide like took a poison pill at the ICJ or the ICC?
Just bit into it. and-
Right? We've seen the video of the guy just like.
I have not seen the video.
No, it's it was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, this guy's like standing trial for the Armenian genocide or whatever, or
God.
Kosovo or something. And like, yeah, he's like on camera in the either ICC or the IC, like it would have been the ICC, International Criminal Court. And yeah, he just like had a like cyanide capsule or something in his mouth, and he like bites down on it when he's guilty. So yeah, this guy just committed suicide, I guess, in court.
Dang.
Passed out.
Is that reasonable doubt? Would that qualify as reasonable doubt?
Well, this case certainly turned out differently.
Yeah.
Super calm. The man just died
You
in front
read
of him.
this? He was arrested and has been taken away.
So you're
I
gonna
was like, he
prosecute
didn't
him?
die.
Yeah, the
Oh,
coroner
yeah.
took him away.
And arrested him.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. He's impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Find the true culprit at the same time. I'd love to know, like, some of the... I don't know how to say it. Like, conventions and stuff in Japanese court. Like, if it is, like, what is your theory of the case when you're constructing it? Does it include, like, alternate theories like this? Like, is it appropriate even, like, you know, in the US you would just argue, well, we got reasonable doubt, like,
Yeah.
here's whatever else. But over here, like, is it more convincing, or in Japan, is it more convincing to, like, have this kind of stuff? Is that typical?
To prove someone else did it?
Yeah. One of the other
Oh, no,
witnesses.
that's typical.
I would say that was that would be
Very typical.
pretty hard here.
Yeah. Only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
That's more than a
Not
formality.
guilty.
Yay.
Confetti goes off.
Does that happen in American courts?
Court is adjourned. Alright. Common burglar. Well, yeah, I don't think he made enough money selling newspaper subscriptions, so.
So you turned to murder?
They said it was a petty thief. The victim wasn't home.
Happen up, Cammy.
After he left, Mr. Sod let himself in to do his dirty work.
We have a cat here, also named after a Capcom character.
Yeah,
Sounds
My
like
little cameo.
You'd be sponsored by Capcom.
Yeah, we think Capcom.
Catcom.
Want to sponsor us? Oh, hi, Cammy.
Well, he was
Coming over?
searching her place. The victim returned. Why was the X in there then? Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Blins.
Wham. Gotta.
Oh, the oven is on.
Oh, so it's August.
August
August
3rd,
3rd.
District Court. Oh yeah,
This is a different
I think
case?
It said it.
No, that's it.
The same one?
Well, that's really quick. This was like 3 days after.
That's true.
Damn, that body's still warm. I still can't believe we won.
Neither can we.
Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Let's get a drink later. Not at all, not at all.
She said not at all. Not at all.
Can do, Spell. She was satisfied. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. Where is Larry? This dude's gonna be on top of the world. Except, like,
My life
his
is
ex
over.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Phoenix.
Oh. You okay?
They found the other body.
Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Jeez.
Good. Wait, bad.
No, bad. Bad.
I know, you like being your couch, I know.
Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Quit crying. Larry Butts.
Yeah, what's his deal?
But my
Oh,
silly
because she's
ways.
gone.
Yeah. This dude's just like grieving.
Well, he was smiling on the stand, so.
He was also like crying and screaming. I mean, he's like not
That's
even
true.
dealt with like the first
I mean,
stage of grief.
It has been 3 days.
Is Cammy showing up on the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hi, baby.
I typed in response, Cammy Mooshi's cat has entered the stream. Even Mooshi's cat is saying cancel Moochie.
Yeah.
She probably would cancel me.
There, she was a. What was she? What is the implication here?
Well, that's Phoenix talking. So.
Yeah, like she was away on a trip with another man. She was not your girlfriend anymore. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry? Who's Harry now?
You see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent.
I thought his name was Larry the whole time.
Larry.
Was it Larry?
It is Larry, yeah. It is
Harry, but somebody just put in Harry Butts as the joke. Yeah.
Harry Butts.
It's like we made Connor Klein by the wrong name.
Yeah, she should have been tested by the judge at the beginning.
Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, he's making a move on her.
Yeah. Phoenix, you're sleeping, man. No, I could've.
Yeah, he's ace. He's not,
Hey, I just wanted
he's
to
not
help you
interested in his
off.
boss in that way.
Oh, hey. Here, take.
Yeah, let's take a piece of evidence.
Yeah.
Here, have this
Wait.
murder weapon.
Wasn't it literally covered in blood? Like,
It's a different one, maybe.
Yeah.
is it the time set correct?
A present for me?
What?
I thought he was giving it to us.
Wasn't this the evidence?
Actually, I made this.
He's a clockmaker.
Wait a second. The evidence is breaking down here. I thought she got it over her, like, in Paris. What is happening?
Does she have two?
Really?
What? Did she bring it with her to Paris?
You made one for her and one for...
Oh, one for Mia and one for him?
No, one for
For the axe.
Cindy? Cinderblock?
Yeah.
Cindy Stone?
Hmm.
I don't think you need to present him with it. Take that!
Okay.
What's up, Andy?
Yo,
Oh, I was gonna say,
Nick.
we said So that part back where it was like she's a
That part.
we were saying she's an alien or B, a ghost. And then Rogastar entered the chat saying, "Oh yeah, I did it."
Well, I think obviously she's got to be an alien, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they exist.
Not a ghost.
She can't be a ghost.
Yeah, she might be a ghost now.
Yeah.
Maybe she's an alien ghost.
Yeah.
Well,
we
if you know
didn't really
anything,
talk about that. Are aliens ghosts? We didn't discuss that topic. So.
I mean, I guess you could ask Sod because he's about to be a ghost.
Yeah. Well, 108 people on death row seems like kind of a backlog, so he'll probably rot for a couple of years.
108 people compared to like the United States. That's pretty low, I guess, right?
Well,
Like, I don't know.
Federal, at least, executions have slowed down, if not
Cammy?
stopped, I think. And then a lot of state ones, they don't make the chemicals they used to kill people anymore, so like, that's nice.
Yeah, it's walking through the
I
wire.
guess. I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool.
And I am the fool.
Yeah. I'm fed up with this world. Does that make you just want to cry?
Not me.
It does, Larry.
Why is Ace still talking to this guy? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, go on a dinner date with Mia.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure? Cammy, you want to get a closer look? You can't see her, but she's like
In front of the TV.
right in front of the text.
Should I take the camera?
Are you
Show
sure?
her? Show everyone.
Cammy,
Okay.
can I present you with like? Can I shoo you away with the autopsy report?
Because I could take it down and show
No,
No,
it-
it's-
No, just,
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Okay.
You don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Does Cammy like you?
she
Okay. Alright, thank you, Moochie.
kind of messed me up yesterday.
Oh, so you guys
Scared the shit out of me. She don't like
I got one
Moochie
battle
either.
wound from her. Yeah, Camy's claws are just a little sharp. She's a pretty little lady. You don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
So okay.
I'm just sympathizing, really. I'm empathizing. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend?
Now you can
Oh god, her passport. I don't know. The pin. What do I give him? What do I
A
give
murder
him?
weapon. Present him with the murder weapon.
Something that proves how she felt about him.
She kept this.
Huh? Oh yeah, great.
The heck is she talking
He's so
about?
confused.
That. That's
Yeah,
it.
I guess. Take this.
Did she not know that we were talking about this same clock the entire trial?
Yeah.
Presumably he was there in the courtroom, right?
So Rogastar asks, why would no one believe she was a defense attorney without a badge?
I think Phoenix is a he. I think that's been established.
Well, she just joined.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Phoenix's perspective, but yeah, I don't know if you ever need to present the badge in. I mean, obviously,
I should have
not
done
in
that
real
first.
life, but I mean, like, I don't think you ever are prompted to present the badge in the courtroom to prove
Really,
that.
they should do that in the second case. You know, we had this guy off.
Should that be like our
Should
air
be
DC
clock.
card or something here?
That's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock.
So do you guys, in the United States, do you guys have like just like a little badge saying like you're a lawyer or no?
No, we got like these flimsy little cards.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like some, some
I've
of the
got a
defense
badge.
attorneys
Yeah.
that
Like,
advertise
you got a
on
badge?
Yeah, I've got a badge.
like a
You got a
wallet-sized
badge?
one or a
Yeah.
pen.
Well, yeah, it's in my backpack over there. I'm not gonna bring it out. I'm not bringing it
Why
out
are you not bringing it out?
because I don't want to bring it out.
Okay,
I
alright.
feel like I've seen some of those like PI attorneys that advertise on billboards with like a little like scales of justice pin or
Are they
something
all
like that.
the Hammer Stanley? Are they all like? I feel like most billboards have like the nickname the Hammer,
Oh yeah.
and I don't understand that reference.
Yeah, I think we need to do a
I used to-
mini-sode on
yeah.
like the best regional attorney. Raposa from Texas, I think, is a good one. Tim Misney in Ohio.
And for it's Morgan and Morgan for the people.
Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan. You know, my dad actually called it Morgan and Morgan for something. I'm like,
Really?
Bob, like, could you choose a different fucking law firm?
Rogue Esquire says only prosecutors.
Get bad.
Like, I think only prosecutors would get that.
But, well, make of it what you will. Weren't you just, like, crying about this girl? Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. I've never heard that.
You never got a thank you from a client.
They said thanks in an email. Take one.
Yeah, sure.
It's really I am thanks.
On
Aww,
the course says, I'm Ronnie Deutsch.
Ronnie Deutsch.
Ronnie Deutsch.
Do you want me to put the
I'm
things
Ronnie
in the
Deutsch. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'll be good.
Give us some snacks here too in our live stream.
Alright, live stream. It's Pat time now.
Yeah,
It's just
before
me.
Before you press on, this is going to be a pretty big story event, so I would hold on.
Pretty big story. So am I the only person that hasn't played this game before?
I think you are.
I've only seen this first adventure. Well, first.
Rogue Esquire asked what country is this game supposed to be in.
Yes.
So I think
The answer is
Haunted
yes.
Horse, one of our viewers, had discussed and said it was multiple. But due to the game development, like from what the research that I read,
And you want to come into the shop?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, Andy's got some exposition for us on people from the chat.
Okay, so
Thank you.
Super producer Andy, by the way.
yes, Rogue Esquire, we do read everything, just because we want to make you feel included. So, I just want to say the country itself. So, Haunted Horse, one of our commenters and viewers, she said that it was multiple countries, which is true. Like, but I think the main thing is the focus. Like, originally in Japan, it was focused on the Japanese court system, but for the English translation, I think it was set mostly in Los Angeles, which is kind of weird because like a lot of the game like scenery, like between the characters and investigation scenes, take place like in like parts of Japan. So I always thought that was kind of interesting.
Things are wacky in the Ninth Circuit.
Yeah, things are wacky in a nice circuit. So we also got, let's see, we says whenever is 9 hours behind, or wherever is 9 hours behind Paris, which I think is the West Coast, lol. Let's see, Rogue Esquire says Tess is the best, we love her. And we says Little Tokyo, LA, lol. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much
Thanks
for
for
joining the
watching,
stream.
guys.
Yeah, I think we want to
Are
continue
we still
on.
doing one more?
Yeah, let's do 2-1.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do 2-1.
Yeah, can someone else relieve me of this controller duty?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Palms are sweaty.
I think Moochie's gonna do it.
Alright, awesome. So I'm gonna hop into Moochie's seat then. Oh yeah, also, what beers are we drinking?
We also got some Japanese whiskey here.
Yeah, Moochie's got the Japanese whiskey. I managed to snag a 6-pack of Asahi before the top shelf became too tall. We also got Leffa, Allagash White, very fine beer.
Feta.
Fader?
Feta.
By, was it
Fader.
Half Acre?
Yeah.
Half Acre. So yeah, I think we definitely have a little beverage buffet. I was drinking some coffee earlier.
Yeah, I guess.
Whiskey break? Whiskey break.
Whiskey drink? Come on.
Oh yeah, lager drink. Actually, I almost did get some Magner cider.
I think this is
haven't had
the
that forever.
point in the live stream where everyone that's watching goes to get their own drink.
Yeah, go get your drink. You know, microwave some hot dogs, whatever you need to do.
Hot dog.
Alright, if I was home, that's
Let's
what
set
I'd
the
be
next
doing.
one, and while we do,
Microwave
we'll,
a hot dog.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna
we'll
fast
pour
forward.
some whiskey, and we'll also present the record of the week, the record of the episode.
Is this property court attire?
Is Mia wearing proper court
I
attire?
think the neck scarf, the neckerchief, is court attire. Is that the number 9 or like a yin yang?
I think we can move on to the next case.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did she just invite you to drinks? Hold up.
She did.
All right.
How do we explore this
I
part?
think the necklace is a human ear.
Yeah, do it to the side.
Huh?
I said do it to the sides of your asses in the front.
Chris John came to it.
Alright, well, if you want to line these up.
I'm just gonna do them one by one. Just a little bit.
So is the one that we're doing next? It comes up right after.
No, we were gonna do the one that comes up right after because it's a long one. That one comes up right after. Unless you wanted to start it. But
No, I was just wondering.
yeah.
Oh,
So how do we jump to that one?
Because we want Pat to react to this. So
To what?
we want Pat to react to the next scene.
Well, we're going to the other.
Other game.
That's what I mean. The other game.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. We're not starting yet.
Oh, you're not starting the next episode. Okay.
No, we're gonna have some. Just pouring some whiskey.
Lee says this is the point of the game where it turns into Doki Doki Literature